All right.
How many more people are we expecting, Anna? I think you're muted, Anna.
Yeah. Now we've got 3, 4, 5.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're expecting one more.
So why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves, and then maybe the last person will come in at the end of that. You start.
Okay.
Oh,
Hi,
me?
so,
Oh, no, Anna.
okay, I'm Anna Stegmeyer. I've been the one emailing you guys. I'm a student member at Oasis, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what you guys are going to submit for the show.
I'm Barbara Camp. I'm an Oasis member, and Anna and I work a lot together. And we at Oasis are excited to have all of you have a show at Oasis. It'll be fun. Sarah, you go next.
Okay, yeah, I'm Sarah, and I'm a jeweler, silversmith at Oasis, and I'm in charge of the exhibition committee. So I'm gonna try to help you guys understand how we need things presented in the gallery to be able to hang them.
And the student members, Lauren, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a senior at JMU majoring in fine arts with a concentration in fibers.
Abby?
Hello, my name is Abby Mundy. I'm a studio art major at JMU. I'm a sophomore, and my concentration is in drawing and painting.
Thank you. Cheyenne?
Hi everyone, my name is Cheyenne. I'm an architectural design major at JMU and I'm a junior.
Thank you. Grace?
Hey, I'm Grace and I'm a studio art major at JMU and I'm concentrating in painting and drawing and I'm going for my education licensure as well.
Great. And Kaylee?
Hi, I'm Kaylee Schlomer and I'm a graphic design student and I'm a junior.
Thank you. Did we get everyone? That's all I see on my screen.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it sounds like we're going to have a whole variety of stuff. So Anna, you go ahead. It's your meeting. And Sarah, call on Sarah when you want her to explain things.
Okay, so everyone has gotten the application at this point. You guys don't have to submit that until January 10th along with the rest of your work. And Sarah will be going over certain like if you guys have a certain type of media, she can tell you what you'll need for that. If you guys want to go around and just like say what you're planning on submitting, and maybe we can answer your questions on how we can display those.
You might want to call on people. It's easier in a meeting.
Lauren, do you want to go?
I plan on displaying some weavings that I'm working on and possibly some prints with embroidery in them.
Oh, that's cool. So if you're gonna go with prints, are you like planning on like framing them or putting them like in plastic sleeves?
My plan was to put them in plastic sleeves.
Okay, awesome. So just so everyone knows, I'm gonna be providing a stack of plastic sleeves. And when you go to submit your application and your artwork, if that's the route you wanna take, you can just grab some plastic sleeves and enclose your prints in them. And we'll have, like you're gonna have to include the title, artist, item number, and then the price that you want to. And it's gonna be 60% commission for all artwork. And if you don't wanna just, and if you don't wanna sell it, then you had to put NFS. And we'll also have some sticky labels for you if you use the plastic sleeves. If you have other artwork, we have different criteria for that. Sarah, do you have any recommendations for the fiber arts?
For me, well, it depends on what it is, but we do have those hard metal frames on the balcony railing that a lot of times we suspend things so you can see them from both sides if it's that kind of weaving, or we can just hang them on the wall like a regular painting, but we can kind of go with what looks better and what Lauren would prefer on that when she sees it, when we install it. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's nice to have a variety of different types of media. So, and with the plastic sleeves, yeah, they're going to work pretty well, and we're just going to put those on. Well, what's our behind me here is, you can see the kind of gray panels that are covered with like almost a rug cloth material that we can put T-pins or any kind of pin in that. And that's how we're gonna suspend the plastic sleeves, and using binder clips. So we're not putting pins through the artwork or through the plastic. So we use like a couple of binder clips and pins into the fiber of the pro panels for things that are submitted in those plastic sleeves, most likely. And if we got too many of them to go on the pro panels, we can do the same thing on the slat rolls too. So we'll discuss those later. But Anna, go on.
Okay. Also, if anyone's curious, this is what a plastic sleeve looks like. It just has like a little sticky part that you'll peel off and roll it over. And then you'll be getting one of these sticky labels. They're like 1 inch by 2 inch. And I have two types of plastic sleeves. I have 9 by 12 and 11 by 14. Okay, Abby, would you like to tell us what you're presenting?
Yeah, so I'm thinking about submitting a painting on canvas that I am working on. And I would also like to make some prints to sell.
Okay, awesome. Sarah, do you have any recommendations on the canvas?
When we all get done saying what you're going to do, I'm going to do just a real short presentation on this hanging system in the back of the canvas. So let me, hold that for now.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure clarify that the 60% goes to the students. Oasis gets the 40%. So just for the commission, make sure that, when you put your prices on things, you're allowing that 40% for Oasis, and you get what you know. Okay.
Also, for the print services, I really recommend going to JMU Print Services. I sent an email out a while ago, and they have 2 locations. I've only been to the one by main campus. It's kind of down towards like Grace Street, and they're really helpful. They'll, if you need them to Photoshop and like edit it a little bit before you print it, it's really amazing. And they're super nice, and the prints, like, they're so cheap. Scanning is probably like 30 cents to 40 cents. And then once everything's scanned, then the prints are probably like, they can range anywhere from 40 to 50 cents. And they're like, depending on size. So they're really cheap. I recommend, like, if you, depending on like the number, but like usually for like about a month, I would probably print like 5 per like artwork you have, just because they're like pretty cheap. And if you don't sell all of them, then you'll have extras for gifts and stuff. But if you run out, you'll have to replace it during the show. Do you have any other questions, Abby?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Grace, do you want to go?
Sure. I have not given looks through everything yet, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be submitting. Probably something 2D most likely, but I'm kind of still looking through what I have and what I'm working on, so it's kind of still up in the air.
Okay. How about you, Cheyenne?
Sorry. Sorry, I had to unmute myself. I'm going to probably be presenting mostly 2D architectural drawings for the show. I might do a couple of models so then I have a 3D element as well, depending upon how much time I end up with over the winter break here. But yeah, I haven't given it a whole lot of thought as to precisely what I'll have, but definitely 2D architectural drawings and perhaps a couple of models.
That's so awesome. I'm so glad we have such a diverse like range of media. So thank you.
Of course.
What about you, Kaylee?
So I'm a mostly digital artist, so I'll mostly be providing prints for the show.
Okay, cool.
That's very exciting. Can't wait to see everybody's work.
Yeah, and if it's just your group here, then we'll probably have room for you. Each one of you could do multiple pieces. I mean, we've got, a fair amount of space up here. I'm not sure, have all of you been to Oasis and seen the mezzanine space? Any of you that haven't? Let me just do a quick little tour here and see if I can see what I'm showing you. But we've got, there's the show that's up there now is, let's see, back up a little bit so you can see the.
I love this show.
It's a balcony space. She's got scarves. You can see there's the frames I was talking about. We might be able to hang, the weaving from. She's got a thing with her scarves going the wrong way. And these are the cube slat walls. So, anything framed or unframed actually could be put on those slat walls. And they have room for quite a bit of pieces. And the main hanging system uses, you can see at the top, it's got like a railing and a cord that comes down that hangs and hooks on the back of the painting. So if you are going to be submitting paintings, let me run back here to where I've got stuff and show you. All right. Here's the close-up of, there's the camera, the hook that's on those wires that come down from the hanging system that we have. The trouble with this, if you use the really cheap things like, what is it, the crimp, you can see the crimp, sawtooth crimp, things like that. This won't fit in that easily, or it pulls it out like that and it'll fall off. So what we need is to have some kind of little eye hook or something like that installed toward the top of the painting so that we can put the hooks into the loop here, or just a regular wire across the back of the painting. Here's a piece over here that has like a regular wire that would, like a framing shop would do. The only trouble with this hanging system is when you do that and you hang it on here, you see how the painting flops forward like that. So what we prefer with this wiring system is to have the wires or the hooks up top here. And sometimes we just install a couple of temporary little eye hooks up toward the top, because that way, once the hook is hanging up here, then the painting will hang straight on the wall and not want to flop forward like that when it's hanging. So that's just one little quirk of the hanging system that we use, and we deal with it different ways. If paintings come in with hangers that are kind of low on them and they kind of flop, so we either put our old thing in or use paper clips and all kinds of different ways to make a system, make something that'll actually work with those hooks. But that's, you know, like the only tip I can give you about when you're doing like paintings, try to have a couple of hooks or rings up toward the top 2 inches of the painting so that your painting doesn't flop forward when we hang it on the main wall there. So if anybody's got any questions about that, other than that, that's the main things. If you've got your architectural things, models, we've got plenty of pedestals, a bunch of them behind me here, white pedestals of all different sizes that we can use for, you know, any kind of those kind of models. And that'd be neat. If anybody was doing pottery, would say, you know, make sure the bottom of your 3D things are smooth so they don't scratch up people's furniture if somebody buys them. But other than that, I think you guys are probably pretty savvy about doing those kind of things. So.
Sarah, you put together a
Yes.
wonderful summary of how the standards, and maybe Anna can send that to everyone.
Yeah, I emailed you, Anna, that, and you can welcome to email that to anybody that wants to see it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Goes through, you know, what we're trying to do, make it easier for people to help hang. And if anybody wants to come when we install the show, wants to come and help us install, that's my favorite part of almost of being a member here, is helping everybody put their work in and seeing all the new work and how it hangs together, what colors mix and match and textures, and it would be a good thing on your resume to get some experience in actually installing this. So anyone's welcome to come and participate in that when we decide on the day we're going to install it.
Can I add something in real quick, Sarah?
Sure.
So Sarah was mentioning like the wiring and like the eye hooks. Cheyenne and I have been going a lot to wood shop, and the professor there can help you with installing those eye hooks or wire. He's really helpful. His name is Eric Morris, and I'm sure he'd be able to help you out. It doesn't take very long. Just like if you don't have the tools or equipment, that would be the place to go.
And we have all that stuff here too. So if you just let me know that you need help with it, you know, you could come in like a day before we have to hang it or something, and I can help you install those things also. Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions about that?
Anna, on your agenda, I cannot remember if you have things like First Friday and social media marketing advertising.
So I reached out to Joanna, who is she creates our digital posters for us. So closer to the date, we're going to be sending out show posters that you guys can advertise on social media and stuff. That way just your friends and family could come see it, or anyone that just really wants to go see the show. I haven't come out with a date with that, but I'll be conversing with you guys over emails.
And then how many of you have been to a First Friday? If you haven't been, this is a downtown Harrisonburg tradition. Most of the art shows open on the first Friday of a month. So I don't remember what date your first Friday in February is, but we would hope that most of you could come and mix and mingle and, you know, tell people about your art. The people who come to these things like to know why you did it and you know how you did it, and just want to put a face with the art. So reserve that Friday if you could.
Cheyenne, do you have a question?
I just wanted to say that if you need help making a poster or a social media post, I'm more than happy to help you out because I have Photoshop. So
Oh,
and
thank
then
you so much.
makes it
Thank
easier.
you, Cheyenne.
Just wanted to add that it's far enough out still that if you guys artwork that want to participate in the show, you know, I think Anna would be open to having more people participate. I think we've got room for them, and have been different media too. If you have people in the fine crafts there that do pottery or jewelry or things like that, we've got places to do. We've got cases for jewelry. We've got pedestals for pottery. So we've got a place to display them. And this is a great opportunity for the students to start maybe seeing what life after college and selling and actually being an entrepreneur might be like.
And this is also something that you guys can mention to your professors, or like that they could relay to their students. I know that I'm going to be reaching out to some professors to see if their students are like open to participating. We have about 13 participants in the show right now, so it's looking really good.
That's an unlucky number, so please recruit a couple more.
Okay.
Would you send us something so that when people, like, if we have someone that we think would be good for this, that we could send them that information too, so we just have it as well?
We can send you the call to artist that was sent out a while ago to the SATA email, but I don't mind sending it out to anyone who's like wants it. And that just basically provides like a little bit of information about the show, and just like asking people are interested. It also has my email on there where I can send them the application and dates.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Barbara, Sarah, do you have anything else to add?
I think, let's see. I really would encourage you all to come to Oasis. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time, but it sometimes helps you understand the kind of image that we have, and the quality that we have, and in the space even. So poor Abby, you look like you need a nap.
It was a hard night last night. The students were partying around me last night.
Oh, were they?
That's fine. They don't disturb us. We're fine. We've got a well-insulated house. We don't even hear them unless we open the door.
What you guys don't know about Sarah is she is a double JMU graduate. So she often says she's one of those people, JMU people, who decided to stay. So your degrees are in what, Sarah?
Well, I got a degree in teaching art, and then I came back and got a master's in metalsmithing and jewelry there at JMU. So, with the painting and metalsmithing and jewelry, but painting don't sell as quickly as jewelry does. So that's what I do for, my main thing. So.
Yeah, artists have to make compromises if they want to sell. So,
Well, and there are people at Timasas that, make a huge living doing it. And then there are the rest of us that have to see what the market will take. So, all right. Well, it was really great to see you guys. And we're really looking forward to seeing all the wonderful student work. Usually when we participate with students, we really get a a great participation and really enjoy seeing the new perspective that the younger people have of us old gray hair people. So it would be great to meet you guys and work with you later on.
Thank you for coming out to the meeting. It was really nice getting to see you guys and like understand like what you want to submit. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all and see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you.